Hello, I'm JAMILA Musayeva, an international social etiquette consultant and the author of 2 books, Etiquette, The Least You Need to Know, and Afternoon Tea Etiquette. If you are a new viewer, welcome to my channel. Here I talk about etiquette, soft skills, self-development, and all other interesting topics. If you are interested in that, make sure to subscribe. And to all my old viewers, welcome back to the channel. For those inquiring about my books are only available in print in English language here in Azerbaijan in Librav bookstores, but you can also order your signed copy by emailing me. I'll also link it down below in the description box. In today's episode, I'll address 10 rules of British royal family that they do in order to look very proper, polished, and prepared for any occasion in life. Some of these rules are still relevant today and serve their original purpose, while other rules have actually lost their original purpose but are sort of symbols of the traditions that used to be there in place many years ago. Rule number 1, no bare legs. Female members of the royal family should always wear skin-color tights in order to look proper and polished at all times. It doesn't matter if it's winter or summer, tights should always be worn. Rule number 2, for female members of the royal family to never expose their cleavage. Princess Diana wore dresses sometimes where her cleavage was exposed, but she smartly covered it using a clutch. Rule number 3, skirts and dresses should be around knee length or 3-4 inches above the knee, which is about 7 to 10 centimeters above the knee, but never minis. Rule number 4, black color is only appropriate for funerals. You'll never see an image of Queen wearing a black color unless she's attending a funeral. Along with this rule comes another one, that members of the royal family when traveling need to pack a total black outfit in case of a sudden death of any royal family member. If you're watching The Crown, or if you've watched it already, you remember in the very first episodes we see how the Queen goes to Kenya with her husband Prince Philip, and she hears about the sudden death of her father, King George VI, and therefore she didn't have anything to wear in the color black, and she had to wait in the plane while a black outfit was delivered to her. She had to make a speech, appear in front of people, and therefore she had to have a total black outfit. Since then, packing a total black outfit when traveling has become a must in a royal household. Rule number 5, hats are only permissible during the daytime but not for evening events. The reason why women had to wear hats is because up until 1950s, women were not allowed to show their hair in public. Hence, they had to wear hats to cover their hair. Though the tradition has changed in its original purpose, which was to cover the hair, it still carries a symbolic mission, and women of the royal family still wear hats to formal events during daytime. Hats are still a part of the formal attire for ladies in the royal family. You can see all different beautiful kinds of hats worn by royal female members attending events during the daytime. For the evening formal events, young and unmarried ladies have to have nice hairstyle that's suitable for that particular occasion, and married ladies can wear their tiaras. A tiara is like an engagement ring. It can only be worn by married ladies. You will never see an unmarried lady wearing a tiara in the royal household. Rule number 6, up until the age of 8, the little boys of the royal family should wear shorts instead of pants or trousers. If you look at the images of Prince George, he's wearing shorts regardless the season, winter or summer. Interestingly, little girls of the royal family are also always dressed in dresses. You'll never see an image of a little princess wearing pants or trousers or shorts for that matter. Rule number 7, royal members of the family do not take their coat off when attending events outside, no matter how hot the weather becomes. You'll often see images of Princess Kate wearing a coat when she's out and about, and even when the weather gets warmer, she still keeps her coat on. This is important in order to look proper and polished. The members of the royal family have to leave the event the same way they have arrived to it. Rule number 8, when dressing up for a professional photo shoot, members of the royal family opt for stiffer, more heavy materials when choosing their clothes. This ensures that they will not have wrinkles on their clothes when they sit down to take professional pictures. This is another trick to always look proper and polished in family photographs. Rule number 9, Makeup and hair should be minimal and effortless. That means no smoky eye, no bold eyeliner or bold lip color. And hair should also look neat but not overdone. Makeup and hair should look minimal and effortless, and very important that it should look very natural. Rule number 10 and the final rule for today is that female members of the royal family have to hold their clutches in their left hand, so their right hand is always available for handshaking and greeting people. Speaking of clutches, as I already mentioned in today's video, clutches were used smartly by Princess Diana to cover her cleavage, especially when getting out of the vehicle. But it's also presumed that clutches help female royal family members to avoid handshaking people when they don't want to do that, because they can hold onto their clutches and therefore avoid making a handshake. Thank you so much for watching this video until the very end. I hope you enjoyed learning about rules of the British royal family. Please let me know which of these rules did you already know and which ones were absolutely new to you. I would also like to hear about your video suggestions, so please write down below in the comment section what are some topics you would like me to talk more about. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!